Hey everybody, Sergeant Glory here with another booster blog. Had a pretty good week so far until I read the reviews for the Dark Tower. And I had a feeling that was going to happen when you try to take a book that extensive and put it into a movie that's essentially an hour and an hour and 40 minutes long. I was going to go see it. And then I read the reviews, and it hasn't gotten like one good review that I'm aware of yet. It's getting like a 17 rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So I guess I'll save my ticket money, go see it. Hope that it's not going to be nearly as bad. Hope that it's going to be good. And it should be, because it's how do you screw that up? It's a demonic monster that wants to eat children. I mean, for Christ's sake, they did it on A Nightmare on Elm Street. So I suppose if they can pull it off, they should be able to pull it off out of a Stephen King story. So, so it's been a pretty good week so far. I've got a couple of booster packs here to crack open. I'm going to do a little blog in here since I've got the night off. Let's go ahead and get into the first one. The first one, obviously, well, I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one in this video, and then I'll do another one in another video, and so on, just like I always do. But I mean, I'm looking at a couple of here, and got this Cat pre-release pack we're going to open up later on. I'll do another video for that. But first, Hour of Devastation. Stay in Hour of Devastation for now because it's the new set. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Let's get focused. There we go. That. Get out of there. Fuck you. Spellweaver Eternal. Dauntless Aven. Now, I have a question about this, because it says, whenever Dauntless Aven attacks, untap target creature you control. So, I think the obvious assumption is that if you attack, this guy doesn't untap that so it can attack again. It would have to mean that you can, if you have a card that taps for an ability, you can tap it for its ability in your first main phase. Then when you attack with this during the combat phase, this guy untaps. Maybe you can attack with it again. Attack with it then in the combat phase. I'm not sure. If you guys have a clarification on those rules, otherwise I'm going to have to go searching through, what is it, MTG Salvation or something like that, find a clarification on the rules. Dauntless Haven. Blur Blades. Not great. Rampaging Hippo. It's like me on Thanksgiving. Carrion Screecher. Not great. You suck. Carrion Screecher. Terrible card. Frilled Sandwalla. For a 1-drop, this is a good card. 1/1, and you can pump it. +2/+2. I like this card in a green deck. I don't think I would try and play it anywhere else. In a mono green deck, this would be good, I think. Striped Riverwinder. Grave Abomination. You fucking suck. Steadfast Sentinel. Angel of the Pharaoh God. Not a bad card. A little expensive. But I like the cycling, because if I have this and I don't need it, I can get rid of it and draw a card. Imaginary Threats. I don't like this. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Dune Diviner. And here comes tap and untap desert you control and gain 1 life. So you have to pay a life. Yeah, I'm sorry, you have to pay a mana and tap a mana to gain 1 life. Don't know. Let's see, what do we got here? What's our rare? Oop. Hazoret's Undying Fury. Shuffle your library, then exile the top 4 cards. You may cast any number of non-land cards with converted mana cost 5 or less from among them without paying their mana cost. Lands you control don't untap during your next untap step. So, in a mono-red aggro deck, this card is pretty useless, because if you're doing it right, you won't get to 6 mana. You won't get to the turn 6, unless you're really, really, really unlucky and you're playing against somebody who draws the game out, like Control or something like that, or somebody that has life gain. gosh, cast with converted mana 5 or less, so that's good because if you're really trying hard, then and everything's working well, you're not going to have spells in your deck that are really more than 5 mana. So I like this card, but not in a red aggro deck. Maybe in a red blue deck. Yeah, red blue deck. So next one, a foil. What is it? Tragic Lesson. I already have a foil of Tragic Lesson. I don't need another one. And an island. Tragic Lesson's good. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. Cost 3. So Hazard's Undying Fury is our rare. I like this card, but not in an aggro. So I might play this in a red-blue deck. Something that is a little more control-y, I guess. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like and comment, it would help me out a lot. If you subscribe, click the subscribe button, click the notification button, and share this video. I would very much appreciate it. I know that these are not all that interesting all the time, but hey, what are you going to do? Work with what you got. Y'all have a good night.